So, fellows, welcome back to Might and Magic X Legacy. I did a couple of videos when it was early access, like several months ago. But now that is completely officially released, I'm gonna start a playthrough of it because I've always been a big fans of it, like Might and Magic 8, which I have a mini playthrough of. But I've always been big fans of these games as well as Heroes Might and Magic. So of course I'm gonna play this. Can't wait to see what new stuff they added. However, my save file has been deleted, so I have to start back from scratch. So if you don't want to see the beginning town, then you could just skip ahead. However, if you haven't seen me play through the starting zone, or if you haven't seen the starting zone yourself or want to see me play it, then feel free to watch. Without further ado, let's get into it. Adventure, I already know what party I want. I'm going to start off with a dwarf defender.
Choose me! Not choosing me. With certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for? Choose me!
Well, we're gonna be heroic, and we are gonna name him Try. Continue. 2 skills, starts off with axe and defense. What else do I want? Heavy armor? I don't know if I get heavy armor. Actually, that might come in handy. And dodge, endurance. I'll give him the bow. Continue. 5 points left. I don't really care about magic for him. Perception. He's not really going to do that much range damage. Ball attack values all increase, which is good. Destiny is for crit chance and invade. He's going to want vitality, so put 2 points into vitality. Don't need any of that. Put 2 points in that. And that next character. Elf. We're going to do Elf Ranger. And
not choosing me would be a big mistake. Oh, don't we have better things to do? Choose me! Wait, something's not quite right. Oh, what? Wait, something's not quite right. Not choosing me.
oh, so we go cynical and Erngath. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's stick with that. Let's see, dual wield daggers, bow. She does have some magic, so I can give her free magic if I want to. And we'll give her chance to dodge, endurance, medium armor. We'll start off with dodge, why not? And she is going to need perception like crazy, so we're going to give her 3 of that. And put 1 of that, and just get rid of some of that. Cool. Next is a human free mage. And how do I want the free mage?
Choose me. Not choosing me would be a mistake. Don't we have better things to do?
Yeah, that works. Earnhardt. No, just name her Vega. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see. Start off with that. I want her to get some of that. Okay, that, and we'll do that. Yeah, let's try that. Magic. Magic powers are increased by 2. That's mana pool. So 2 of that, 2 of that. Range damage for invade value. Invade values be good, but let's give her some health. Next character, and we're gonna go with the orc. We're gonna go with the orc shaman. And I think my dwarf's gonna just lead a party of of course. She's not bad.
You are not scared, just worried.
Traka. Yeah, I like it. Okay, 1 to that. And I guess we will start off with dodge. Oh, mysticism. We'll give her mysticism. Let's see. Magic 2, 2, and boom. And we are good to go.
What is the meaning of a dream? Only Asher knows. Are they omens warning us of future tragedies? Distant memories dying in the deafening silence of the void? Or are they sometimes both? The death wish of some ancestor bargaining with the dragons that his legacy be carried on. Last night I dreamed such a clear vision of past events. Terrible things I had wanted to forget. They refused to fade away, demanding, pleading to be told one last time. This story begins with what we now call Uriel's deception. During the fabled Elder Wars, wars that once pitched the children of the light against the children of darkness. Uriel, the great archangel, had vowed to avenge his family, slaughtered by the greatest warrior and tactician of the Faceless, Erebos, the master of assassins. For centuries, Uriel, consumed by hatred, planned his revenge. Shortly before the second eclipse, Uriel and his inquisitors provided proof that the Faceless were plotting to rekindle the fires of the ancient wars. Emperor Liam Falcon, an ambitious man, easily enthralled by the Archangel's righteous determination, declared a holy war against the children of darkness. And Uriel's own brother, the Archangel Michael, esteemed and feared general of the ancient angel host, was brought back from the dead to lead the onslaught. But Uriel's plan had one fatal flaw. He underestimated the courage and resourcefulness of the humans he had set out to use in his machinations. There were some who saw through his lies, seeing Uriel's proof as clever fabrications. The murders and sabotages of which the Faceless had been accused were his own doing. Angels cannot lie, or so the saying goes, but there's nothing written saying that they have to tell the truth. Uriel escaped the justice of the courts, but not the judgment of the dragons. Uriel, Michael, and the Emperor Liam perished in the bloody fires of the second eclipse. But a legacy remained, continuing to poison the Empire. When the true extent of Uriel's deception was revealed, the scandal nearly ripped the once great and holy nation apart. Distrust grew between the Empire and its allies. Dissentful whispers could be heard throughout the hallways of the Imperial Court. And outside of the Empire's borders, the colonies and protectorates were clamoring for independence. In an effort to calm the troubled waters, Liam's heiress, the young Empress Gwendolyn Falcon, proclaimed a series of reforms that were immediately unpopular with the more conservative nobles. These tensions came to a head in the Aegean Peninsula. Once a jewel of the Falcon Crown, the great port of Carthal on the Savage Sea was threatening to secede and join the loose coalition of the Free Cities. Skirmishes were multiplying between the rebels and Imperial garrisons. Brigands were stalking the trade routes, and pirates were raiding the coasts. This is a story of a particular group of adventurers who had just set foot on the peninsula for the first time, on a quest to fulfill the dying wish of their mentor. They were called raiders, but would soon be known as legends.
Ah, yeah. Right. Now, if you've seen the beginning and early access, you might want to watch again because, besides
Do not
this,
let the name raiders fool you. They were not mere brigands or adventurers only interested in glory and gold. They believed in a higher calling, an ideal of honor and courage. These values were the legacy of their mentor, Owen, a raider himself, and a veteran of the Battle of Hammer Fall. In a way, it was also their mentor who had led them to the Aegean Peninsula. He had been a son of Carthal, and before his tragic death, he had asked his students to bring back his ashes to the city of his birth, to be buried next to his ancestors. To honor their master's wish, they boarded the first ship willing to take them to the west. As they disembarked in the small, peaceful harbor of Sorpigal by the sea, they could not suspect how far this journey was going to take them.
Alright, what I was going to say is, although you may have seen this town, like for example, if you watch my early access, me checking out the beginning town and the dungeon in the beginning town, you might want to watch again because since now that it's an official release, they might have added new things into the town and some other stuff, so it might be slightly different. It might be different in general. And I'm using a different party member this time around. Whereas beforehand I was using a barbarian orc. The other thing to keep in mind is if you've never played these kind of games, there's gonna be a lot of text and dialogue. Either me saying the dialogue out loud or the voice actors. So be warned, this first town has a lot of expedition, I would say, and until I set up everything and get to the starting dungeon in the well, there's just gonna be a lot of walking around at first, so feel free to skip ahead to where it gets action, where I get to the dungeon is what I want to say. Just heads up. Without further ado, let's get into things. First, I want to create a new save. We'll call it try 1. Boom. Continue. X. Zoom. What do you got? You have a defend. Prepare yourself for enemy attacks. You can challenge someone. Target must attack you during this next turn. So if I go before the next person, I can prepare a block, and then I can shatter, but cost mana. Ranged attack and attack, and some potions. She starts off with 1 spell. Does she have any other spells? Oh wow, she has a passive. Oh, because she's an elf, that's right. Invade. And oh, it's resistance, but yeah, she only has 1 spell. Let's see. Ignore elf resistance, yeah. Okay. Just so I'm aware. You start off with Celestial Armor. Now I'm not sure if it protects me for 3 turns or does it just protect me for the next set of damage. Man, that's just so expensive. Gust of wind. Man, I should jacked up the mana. Jeez. Entangle. They both They're saying only this push. This is stronger. Okay. Do you not have a melee weapon? No, because I didn't start off with that skill. That's right. And inventory is shared between all characters, which is different. Again, like previous Might and Magic games, the party members had individual inventory, so you can set up pack mules and whatnot. So that's a big difference. And it's back to old school, if you're not aware. Old school style of you move on a grid. Justice Arena has many contents in the Lotus Empire. They even consider her one of their own. Since her rise to power, the Wolf Duchy has opened many trade routes for the Nagas and free cities of the Far East. Like Hammerfall, maritime commerce is flourishing under her rule, but as one would expect, so is piracy. The free city of Forester's Reach, in particular, has become a pirate haven. The Duchess had to strengthen her navy to protect their merchant ships, and as a result, many a knight embraced the life of a privateer. Okay, so I can travel. Do not want to travel. What was that map? Okay. Okay. Cool.
Ah, new faces. Very good. I suppose you arrived with the morning tide, with that boat from the east. Welcome to Sopagal by the Sea. You're raiders, are you not? Adventurers?
I can't help. I don't know if it's like an animation glitch or if it's just the style of the game that you don't see their lips move. And you are? Oh, how rude of me. My name is Dunstan. I too used to be a raider, but I am retired. Which is something you hear a lot here. Sporgol is the kind of utterly boring and sunny place where heroes go to spend their old days when they become tired of the endless warring adventures. We need to go to Clothall.
Oh, I guess the news of the current situation hasn't reached the rest of the world yet. Nobody is going in or out of Carthal, my friends. I know from a well-informed source that rebels have taken over the city. They have sealed its gates and closed the harbor while they establish a new government.
Looking for work.
I'm sure someone in this town has need of raiders.
At a quest, looking for work. Looking to earn some gold and make a name for yourself? You should go to the town garrison and ask for Captain Marcus's. Heard he was looking for some muscle to hire, but I could keep forgetting you're new here. Do you want me to show you around? Yeah, sure, why not?
Your services will be worth the price you're asking.
Alright, I'll walk with you, when you're near an interesting place. I'll let you know about it. Cool. Silent NPCs can be employed to accompany the party in order to provide individual services. Others may want to join your party for certain duration of the quest. And we only have a maximum of 2 companions. But you can fire them at any time.
Alright, it's pretty, but it lacks a bit
Was
of
this
green.
here before? Oh, sweet, yes! Okay, this wasn't here beforehand. If you're a huge fan of Might and Magic games, then you would know that there's these things called stat barrels. That when you drink it, that party member gets the stat bonus to that barrel. And then what that liquid is written in your journal so you know for future. When I played early access, stat barrels weren't in, but apparently they heard from us and decided to put stat barrels in, which is pretty awesome because they're pretty cool. Yellow liquid, wasn't that accuracy? I'm gonna gain 1 resistant against light magic. Oh, dang it! It wasn't accuracy. I wonder if it's random. Or if it's the same every time. It'd be cool if it was random. Provides a 0.5% chance of damage reduced by 1%. That's kind of lame, because beforehand they normally increase your base stats, right? Looks like I can just go around that way, huh? But yeah, in previous games, the barrels would only increase your prime stats. This one seems to have more than one thing, like resistance, which seems kind of useless because unless there's lots of barrels in the game, increase your resistance by 1 isn't very much.